One of the most important numbers to know in your business is your break-even point. The break-even point is the point at which your costs and your income are equal. Anything you sell above break-even generates a profit. Anything below, then you make a loss. You can use your break-even to forecast sales because it tells you how much you have to sell to cover all your costs, including your overheads. How to calculate your break-even point is covered in both this module and pricing for profit. Let me take you through it. You may want to have the webpage available so you can work through the example with me. So, to calculate your break-even point, you need to know 1. Your total fixed costs and overheads for the year, 2. The direct costs per unit, and 3. The expected selling price. First, you have to work out the contribution each unit makes to the total fixed costs. This is done by subtracting the direct costs per unit from the selling price. In our example, that's £2 direct costs from a selling price of £6, making a contribution per unit of £4. The next part of the calculation is to divide the total fixed costs by the contribution. This gives you the number of units you have to sell to break even. In our example, that's £10,000 divided by £4 unit contribution, which equals 2,500 units. So, we have to sell 2,500 units to break even. More and we make a profit, less and we make a loss. That means our sales forecast has to be higher than 2,500 units. You can adjust the figures to see what effect the selling price has on your break-even. This was covered in pricing for profit, so have another look to remind yourself. Knowing your break-even point means you can work out in detail what you have to sell. You can also put plans in place to achieve it. In our example, if we assume there are 250 sales days per year, that's 5 days per week over 50 weeks, we would have to sell 10 units every day to break even. You can ask yourself if that is realistic or not. As I've already said, break even is an important number in your business. Use the exercises and templates provided to work it out for your business. You'll find it really helpful.